So I just went up to him and I said, "Hey, how are you? I'm Priti. Do you want to dance with me?" And he was like, "No." So I turned around and I walked away. Yeah.
Husband wife वाली वो typical husband wife वाली vibe ही नहीं आती आप लोगों के
Yeah,
से.
yeah,
You guys, I feel like you guys are chaddi buddy.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
18 years
Yeah.
in this city. Give us one hottest gossip from Bollywood. You wake up at 3:30 a.m. every day.
Yes.
To go to work.
Yes.
Welcome back to KIRPA Show, and our guest today is none other than one and only Priti Malik, co-host at Kris Fade Show at Virgin Radio in Dubai, and entire UAE know her as a gossip queen. So let's welcome Priti Malik.
I'm here.
Thank you, Priti. Priti, I want to know, I didn't want to ask this question off the air. I want to know, your name is so Punjabi.
Yeah.
And I was trying to find out, are you a Sardarni? Are you a South Indian, American? What are you? Where are you from?
I'm American, but my family lineage is Punjabi, Multani, to be specific. But we don't have like a house or anything in present day Punjab or anything. So my family kind of scattered, as many Punjabi families did in those times.
Right.
They all moved to different places and stuff. But yeah, my parents speak Multani at home. But yeah.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
So you're Punjabi.
Yes.
I feel more proud. Priti is Punjabi.
That's right. We are Punjabi sisters.
We have another superstar Punjabi girl in Dubai.
Yeah.
No, we have to highlight this.
Yeah.
Another Punjabi girl.
Thanks. Yeah.
But it's very hard to find because you're very, I don't know, I can't find the right word. Neutral?
I guess so, yeah. I think because my primary language is Hindi, I don't really speak Punjabi. So funny story is, I took Punjabi in college. I had a professor, Sandeep sir, if you ever find this. So I can understand most Punjabi, most of it. And so I took Punjabi. So I learned how to read and write Gurmukhi in college.
Really?
But my accent, whenever I would speak, my professor would always make fun of me. He's like, you sound like you're from Delhi when you speak Punjabi.
Right.
So I never really spoke it because I grew up hearing my parents speak a lot of Hindi.
Right.
And then to each other, they would speak in Multani. So for me, my primary language is Hindi. So I think a lot of people get confused. And then obviously my last name is Malik. So then there's a lot more confusion.
Exactly.
So people don't know exactly where, but yeah, I think the nose gives it away though. It's very Punjabi.
Yeah, so now the confirmation. We have to make this viral.
Yes.
Priti Malik is Punjabi.
Yes.
And you're married to a South Indian.
Correct, to a Malayali.
Very interesting.
Yes.
Very interesting. How did you guys meet?
So we met in a club here in Dubai. Never in a million years I thought I would marry someone who's not even Punjabi. Like, forget anything else. Forget outside of Hindu, nothing. It was like I wouldn't even marry anyone outside of Punjabi. I just never imagined life that way, right? So we met in a club. I moved here recently. I think it was 2 years into moving here. And I had seen him a few times and I thought he was cute. He's got this beautiful smile that lights up the room. And so I said to my friend, oh, that guy's kind of cute. And she goes, oh, I went to college with him. And I was like, oh, okay. So it's like a safe space for girls, right? Like, okay, so you know each other. Cool. So I just went up to him and I said, hey, how are you? I'm Priti. Do you want to dance with me? And he was like, no. So I turned around and I walked away. Yeah. I turned around and I walked away. And then the next day he found me on Facebook. And because at that time it was Facebook only.
I hope he apologized.
Yeah, sort of. He was like, I'm really shy. I don't really dance, et cetera, et cetera. So, and then we just started chatting. And the funny thing is, he told me what he does. And it was like DJ. I was like, oh gosh, I'm not going to talk to this guy, right? And he was like, I said, I'm Punjabi, whatever. He goes, oh, I love Punjabi music. And I was like, oh gosh, here we go. He's going to tell me he loves Mundiya to Bachke Rahi, right? This is what I assumed.
Right.
And then I was like, really? What kind of music do you listen to? And then he started naming Malkeet Singh and all these old school songs. And I was like, how do you know this music, So that's how we first initially connected and we started talking, etc.
Interesting.
And then, from friendship, it kind of naturally progressed.
And you guys both look like a best friends.
Yeah.
Husband wife वाली वो typical husband wife वाली vibe ही नहीं आती आप लोगों के
Yeah,
से.
yeah,
You guys, I feel like you guys are chaddi baddi.
हाँ, क्योंकि I think we've known each other for a long time now. It's been a very, very long time. But also because our relationship started as such a strong friendship that it was like the foundation to everything, you know? And also, us time pe, like, he is the first in his family to also marry outside of anyone from Kerala. Like, someone I was the first non-Malayali in his family.
Must be hard, huh?
Yeah, and so, like, and he was the first kind of non-Punjabi in our family. Right, like one of the first, I would say. But yeah, so I think for us, we were like, no, this can never happen. Initially, you know, like we were just like, this isn't going to work.
Right.
We're two different religions. We come from two different places in India. We come from two different countries, you know.
Right.
I'm American, he's Indian. Like, we just have two different cultures, essentially.
Right.
But yeah,
it worked out.
It worked out in the end.
आसमान से जोड़ियां बन के आती हैं.
Yeah, maybe that's why I moved here. Who knows? Who knows?
Purpose. There was a purpose.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we want to know, the audience wants to know, when did you move here and how? Why?
So I moved here in 2008. August 2008 is when I moved here. And I moved here with the job. So I got the job when I was back home. I'm from New York. I was born and raised in New York. So I got the job when I was back home in New York. And I was very young. I was 22. And I think at 22, you make decisions without thinking of consequences.
True.
Us time pe, it's like, dekhte hain kya hota hai yaar. And I was like, okay, chalo. You know, 1 year, convinced my parents. I was like, I'll just go for a year and come back. You know, something will be on my resume. I'll come back. Don't worry. And never in my life I thought I'd leave New York.
Right.
Ever. I'm such a New Yorker. Like, even till this day, I'm such a New Yorker. I love my city so much. But it was an opportunity. I was like, chalo dekhte hain kya hota hai. And then 1 year turned into 2, turned into 3, turned into 18. So, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
18 years in this city.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And Priti, you host a very famous show called Kris Fade Show.
Yeah.
With the very famous celebrity.
Yeah.
And I want to know, how did that happen?
So when I moved here, it's funny, Virgin Radio launched the year I moved here. So Virgin Radio launched in March 2008. March 2008 is when I applied for a job. And they were looking for news presenters at the time. So my degree is in journalism, broadcast journalism is what I did. So they were like, listen, we just launched a new English station. We would love to have you as a news presenter. You can come on over. And, you know, Virgin Radio is part of a larger network, if you may have heard of it, called the Arabian Radio Network. So there are, 9 stations there. So we'd love you for our English services, including Virgin Radio. And I said, okay, great opportunity. So when I moved here, my personality is such key, I'll say hi to everyone. I want to make friends with everyone. I want to know. I'm new in the country. I want to make friends. So the people and the presenters who were brought in for Virgin Radio were like me. They're new to the city. So we were kind of in the same level, They're new, I'm new. So I feel like I connected a lot with them. So I would spend, at that time, a lot of hours at the office. I didn't have internet in my building at that time, so I used to use the computer to catch up on emails with friends and stuff. And I would just make friends with them. I would just make conversation. I would say hello to them every single day. And then one day, Chris, who was hosting the show with Chad at the time, they were looking for a gossip reporter. So one day Chris was like, hey, Priti, do you mind coming down and just doing these gossip stories? And I was like, yeah, of course, I'll come down. It's because I just used to talk to them all the time. So they knew I had interest in this kind of stuff,
You're good storytelling.
Yeah. And also they knew that eventually I wanted to leave news and be on a show. Like they knew of this interest. So I did it. And our chemistry was already just it was great. That was a year into me moving here. So then so then I just started like doing more on the show, and then I became the third voice on the show. Amazing. And then eventually, unfortunately, Chad left the job and I became the co-host.
Amazing. That's very interesting. You know how it's all destiny. And I think right time, right opportunity.
For sure.
Right, being on a right time and with the right opportunity.
Yes, I 100% agree with that. But also, you have to make it happen as well.
Yeah, you have to grab the opportunities.
Correct.
I always say, we all get endless opportunities to become something big, but a lot of people don't have courage and maybe not able to think in that perspective that they grab the opportunity. Most people fail at grabbing the opportunity.
Yeah, and I also think that sometimes you think the opportunity will come walking to you.
You have to go to the opportunity.
You have to work hard towards it.
Absolutely.
No matter what, you still got to introduce yourself. You still got to present it. You still got to ask questions. You got to work hard, I think, to get those.
I agree with you. And Priti, you're known for Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
I want to know, why would Dubai give you that name? What is the story behind it?
So my segment that I started with on the show was the gossip. It was Priti Malik's gossip, and it's been that way for 17 years now. So I've been doing the gossip every single day for 17 years on the Kris Fade Show. So that's...
You know all the gossip from Bollywood, huh?
In Hollywood and Bollywood. I follow both, but we talk about Hollywood, obviously, on the show. But yeah, like...
Can you give us one hottest gossip from Bollywood?
From Bollywood right now.
Latest, in last 1 month, let's say.
I think the biggest story has been that Samay Raina is back.
Oh, yes.
With India's Got Latent. I think that's a fascinating story. I mean, I followed that whole journey, that whole conversation, the controversy, etc. And I think it's been a very interesting story that he's now back with Netflix, with YouTube. Like, it's a huge, huge deal, I think.
He's back with a bang.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
thought, oh, he's done. People literally hated him for that particular thing. But now he's even back with more popularity.
Exactly, yeah. And I think that's a big story right now.
Yeah. Interesting. Do you believe in manifestation?
Ooh, that's a hard one for me. Define for me, manifestation is what? You just think something and it becomes true?
No.
Then what do you define as manifestation?
वो आपने कहावत सुनी है हिंदी में, अपनी चद्दर के बाहर पैर नहीं पसारना चाहिए.
हाँ.
For me, manifestation is thinking out of chaddar, out of your limits, and then working towards it.
See, this is where, because I think for me, manifestation as I have understood it is that you will something, as in you're thinking about it constantly कि मुझे यहाँ पहुँचना है. करने का part is very important. Like for me, I guess you can say manifested. I mean, at that time I didn't think it was manifestation. It was my goal. My goal when I graduated college was, before the age of 30, I will be the co-host of a major breakfast radio show or have my own TV show. I had given myself this goal at 21 that you have 9 years to make this happen. Now, I didn't just think it and think, मैं बैठ गई और हो जाएगा.
You worked for it.
I worked on that goal.
You took a step, you came to Dubai.
Yeah. So I think if manifestation includes working hard, then yes, I 100% believe in it. Yeah.
I think most people misunderstand manifestation. They think, thinking big is enough. God will give us everything. Universe will put everything in our plate. No, you really have to step out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
You have to go out there and survive, fight.
You're an example of that.
Yeah. I completely believe in manifestation and working hard at the same time.
I mean, you're really good you are very honest on your social. Like, you'll say ki mujhe ye chahiye. Like, you'll say it very honestly. Yeah. And then you show us the work that you do to get to whatever that goal is. Exactly. Which I love. I love that about you. That's actually how I started following you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a few years ago. Your private jet.
Yeah, private jet.
And I started following. I was like, I love how authentic you are, but you're very honest with your goals. Ki mujhe ye chahiye. मैं दिखाऊंगी मैं कैसे करूंगी but मुझे चाहिए.
Exactly. And that's how it should be, I think.
Agreed.
Amazing. Priti, I want to know, what do you think, what worked for you the best, the most? Discipline, consistency, or manifestation? Out of three things, what changed your life basically?
What changed my life? What are the three? Discipline, manifestation,
and consistency.
I think they're all, I'm going to take manifestation out of this.
Okay.
Of this conversation.
Not a big believer of manifestation.
Because I don't think that was part of my vocabulary when I was looking to work. Right. I started in this career when I was 17.
Right.
Manifestation was not a word in my vocabulary then.
Right.
Discipline, hard work, and consistency were.
Absolutely.
So I will say discipline and consistency go hand in hand. If you are a disciplined person, you are consistent.
Absolutely.
If you're consistent, you're disciplined. Those are, you can't have one without the other.
Agree.
Because it doesn't make sense.
Agree.
So I think for me, I was young I was naive. I thought कि हाँ मुझे तो मिल जाएगा. Like, you know, when you're young,
Confidence.
when you're young, you are overconfident. You just think कि हो जाएगा.
ऐसा लगता है हम ही तोप है.
हाँ, कि हो ही जाएगा. यार क्यों नहीं होएगा?
Yeah.
But I think when you get older, like now, if I was in New York and the same opportunity came my way, I don't think I would ever move.
You would not take that big of
No,
risk.
because it's too late. Like we understand consequences when we get older.
Agreed.
When we're younger, we don't understand consequences.
Yeah, we take more risk.
Yeah, we don't think long term. We don't think the effects long term. So I think being young was a huge factor in where I've reached, because I was able to take risks without being like, kya hoega?
I agree with you, and I think that actually helped you and helped everyone, you know. And that's the time when you can take risk. After 30, you have to slightly think twice before taking decision, because you have
100%.
responsibilities.
100%.
Family, आपके parents भी है, your spouse is there with you. You have to think about others. जब आप 20s में होते हैं, अकेले होते हैं, चिड़े होते हैं, कुछ भी करो जो
Yeah. मतलब क्या है life? Like, what are your biggest worries in your 20s, right?
Yeah,
Nothing.
बस खाना मिल जाए time
Yeah,
पे.
and you have the most energy in the world in your
Exactly.
20s.
No.
Anyone in your 20s, take advantage of your energy. You're gonna miss it when it's gone.
True. I wish someone told me this when I was in early 20s.
Like,
I did take risk. But
Yeah. No, take advantage of it then, because as you get older, your energy is less. Like, things are different. There's no
Absolutely.
denying it.
And you don't think too much when you're in 20.
No.
Yeah, like overthink नहीं करते. अभी क्या है ना, we think about, oh, society क्या बोलेगी, reputation है, इतना build किया है, this can happen, that can happen.
Yeah.
When you're in 20s, you don't care. कौन सोचेगा?
Yeah.
I wish I could go back.
Yeah. No, but I think you've ended up well, no?
Yeah, I actually act like I'm in 20s now. मुझे ऐसा लगता है मेरी age reverse हो रही है.
That's
यहाँ पे
good.
I feel younger.
That's good.
Though मैं age wise बड़ी हो रही हूँ, but यहाँ पे I'm getting more childish. Like I'm taking more risk now.
That's great.
Yeah.
So that's
Even
good.
in the business, if we have a new ideas, I'm like, अभी करना है तो अभी करना है. Do it now.
That's so good, though.
yeah, so-
And it's good that you're a leader in that way.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
Then
so I take risk.
people follow your lead.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We are taking risk, and like, of course, not every risk gives you benefit.
Of
but like,
course.
yeah, we failed in few, but we did well in few.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have the position now to take risk.
Like, chalo, karte.
Absolutely. Being a woman in your industry, did you feel difficulties? Did you feel that you had to, had to compromise on few things, terms of leading?
You know what? I am very fortunate. I'm very privileged in that sense, because I never felt that way. Maybe people in a room may have said something, but I never personally took it in a way. Because as I said, I had a goal. So hook, line, and sinker, I was going to make this goal. I was going to make this work. So whatever it took. I'm also, when it comes to my work, I'm very confident in my abilities. So I feel like I don't let myself get bullied in that way, especially in that aspect. So I think I'm privileged to have worked with people in my life who have never made me feel inferior because I'm a woman. I've never been told your idea does not make sense because you're a woman. And I know that's a privilege, because that is not every woman's story. I'm in the minority, and I know that. But I cannot say that I struggled with that in my life. And it's a beautiful privilege to have. And it's unfortunate that I am not in the majority. I wish more women had the same journey. And I think it's getting better.
It's getting much better.
And I'm very proud that it's getting much better. I wish it was a lot better.
No, absolutely. And I think, Priti, you're surrounded with the right people, I think, especially at your workplace. I could see that they all encourage women.
Yes.
And I don't feel any difference, even on social media or on anywhere we see. And that's not the case with everyone.
No.
And especially in South Asian families or
course.
at workplaces, it's different. Dubai is much better. Like in Dubai, I mean, like I never felt. Yes, in the beginning, of course, people do judge here and there. But again, you mentioned very beautiful thing that you're very confidence in your ability.
Yeah.
Like, and you earned it. So
Yeah.
you're confident what you're good at.
Yeah.
So same way, I was like that. Like I knew what I'm doing, and I was so confident at my job, at my work, and I didn't let anybody question mark. Okay, how did you do this? I earned it because I worked hard. I studied the market. So
Yeah.
So I think we need more women like us.
Yeah, and I think, it's so easy for you to, how do you describe it? Shrink. That's the word. It's so easy for a lot of women to just be like, okay. But I think you and I are very similar, by the way.
Yeah.
But I've realized in the 10 minutes that I've known you, we're very similar. But I think it's important for women to walk into a room with their head held
Yes.
high. If you know what you're talking about, talk about it.
Right.
There are many things I have no idea about, and I will tell you I have no idea about it. I'm not afraid to say I don't know. And I think those things are very important. But I
Right.
think along with the self-confidence, you must, as you said, be surrounded with the right people.
Absolutely.
I've worked with Kris for 17 years now, and there's never been a time where I felt inferior or he made me feel inferior. We are equal partners in this,
Yeah.
Everyone on the team, it's
Right.
that way. The entire team at Virgin Radio is like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have a very beautiful story to tell about my team member. So you mentioned that women, like it's easier for women to shrink and be like, okay, I'll do this, I'll do that. One of my team members, she moved from Punjab, from a village. She's been working with me for a while. She's performing really well. She's good looking, presentable, good at her job. Everything is on point. But she had this habit of shrinking everywhere. When she's sitting in front of the client, her voice will be like, she'll be loud and confident, but when she's sitting in front of someone who's slightly higher than her in the position or an investor, she'll shrink like this, like, yes sir, I'll do this, sir, no problem, sir, I'll do this. And the other day, last week, me and Jay, we identified this in last 1 year, and we were like, no, this girl needs to change.
Yeah.
Because maybe she doesn't know. Nobody told her how to act or how to change. So me and my husband, Jay, we sat with her in the room and we were like, we want you to change. And it was a shock for her. I told her, even to me and my husband, she'll be like, yes, ma'am. And I told her, you will never call me, first of all, ma'am.
Yeah, I hate that.
Don't
hate that
call
so
me.
much.
Like we are same age. I am call me sister, call me my name, anything. But you don't call me ma'am. We are business partner in this, and treat me like a business partner. Don't treat me like I am the boss and you have to, be there.
Like bend down to you or be like, whatever you say is right, even if you know it's wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was like, talk to me with the full confidence. When you're sitting in front of me, she used to sit in front of me like this. And I told her, you always sit like this in front of me and the clients. She respects me too much. She's like, you're my role model. I look up to you.
That's beautiful.
That's adorable. I'm like, I appreciate that. But I also want, as a woman, I want her to change.
Yeah.
So I sat with her. We gave her like 1 hour lecture and lesson.
Yeah.
This is what you have to do. I made a roadmap, how to change. It was not easy for her because she'd been doing this for years and years. In other companies, other workplace. So she's so used to it. But I told her, you have to change immediately, within a week. So I could feel difference in her. I can feel that she's becoming like me now, like with the shoulders up. And now she calls me Didi, like sister.
Cute.
And I like that,
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to, bend down front of me. It should be like, I want to look at every employee in my team, in my company, eye to eye.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to look down or like, I don't want them to bend down.
Yeah.
So I think we women like us, Priti, also needs to teach other women.
Yeah.
When we identify that they are shrinking.
Yeah.
We need to identify and tell them.
I agree. I think, women supporting women is bigger than so many things. You can give all the tools in the world, but if you don't have that support, I feel sometimes
True.
you just don't know what to do. You don't know what to do with it. But I
Absolutely.
think anyone, like, I also have a support network that comes around. It's like, Preeti, like, you did great. What do you mean? When you second guess yourself, of course you doubt yourself, right? I'm sure you doubt
human.
yourself too.
We're humans,
We're
yeah.
human. But it's important to have that support network. And what you said is so right. If you see a woman walking through, you identify the skills, this is like, they say a diamond in the rough. Help polish that diamond. We got to lift each other up. It's not a
That's so true.
competition. We're only going to succeed if we all succeed.
Absolutely.
We will not succeed if someone is left behind. That in my books, we have not succeeded. We have failed. If you've left someone behind, you've not succeeded.
And especially when you identify, when you see that
Yes.
potential in them.
Yeah, so we got to all grow together. That's the
that's-
only way that gap is going to become smaller and smaller and smaller.
That's beautiful. I as a leader, I learned so many things this year. I learned how to lift others, and especially women. And my majority of my team is women.
Yeah, I love that.
And
how does Jay feel about that? I should ask. How does he feel that he walks into this office?
Trust me, he goes and sits in the corner.
Yeah.
And he never leaves the room. He
Yeah,
has a
good.
cabin in the corner.
Yeah.
And he enters in the morning and leaves in the night when we go back to home.
I love that.
And majority of the team is women. We have men team members. However, I feel more connected.
Yeah.
I'm more empathetic with everyone, but with the women, I understand the pain, the struggle,
Yeah.
the challenges we face. So I feel like I want to create safe space,
Yeah.
a safe platform where their families are comfortable sending,
Huh.
their parents are comfortable that okay, KIRPA mein ja rahe hain, then our daughter is safe.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong happening on the
It's a
floor.
lot of responsibility for you as well.
Yeah. A lot of parents sent their kids, young girls from Punjab, only trusting me, saying that, okay, if you're sending our 18-year-old daughter, that means she's safe with you. We can't send anywhere else.
But that's such a beautiful thing, no?
The best feeling in the world.
Yeah.
Now-
You've created that. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Accidentally.
No, but it's the
Didn't
best
plan.
accident.
Yeah.
Best accident to ever happen.
Didn't plan. I think universe, God, and our hard work, everything happened.
Yeah.
But I feel I get the same energy from your side.
thank you.
Yeah.
I
see
appreciate
you
that.
here and there in the events. You're always positive, energetic, and so
Yeah.
inspiring.
Oh, thank
I
you.
love strong, independent, happy women.
Thank you
Women
so
who push
much.
others, and you're one of them.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're one of those few women in Dubai who inspire.
That's
and
so
not
sweet.
only me, there are hundreds of girls look up to you.
That's so sweet. Thank
Yeah.
you. I
know
appreciate
a
that.
lot of my friends and my team members follow you.
So sweet.
And
Thank
they-
you. That makes me so happy. Thank you.
I've seen some of them scrolling sometime and they were like, look at the confidence. I want to talk like her.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you
You're
so
changing
much.
a lot of people's life.
I
by
appreciate that.
just existing.
I love that. Thank you so much. Thank whatever I can do.
Just be there, be
I got
out
it.
there on social media. That changes a lot of things.
That's
Yeah.
so sweet. Thank you.
Absolutely. And now coming back to, Dubai's hottest thing going on is real estate. I
This-
want to know if you get, let's say, 5 million dirham in your bank account today. What would you buy?
I will go and call Manpreet and Jay and say, can you help me?
Of course.
That's what I'll say.
Perfect. You don't know anything about real estate properties?
I think I do. Obviously, I've had the privilege of working with some listen, there are so many wonderful real estate companies, and I've seen you cross over with so many different companies as well. There really are some amazing real estate agencies here that I've had a privilege to build a relationship with over the years. I've seen how properties from a few years ago, where the size was, project size was then, what the vision is now. I see the vision ahead as well.
Right.
And I think if anyone is thinking of doing, going into real estate, dipping their toe into real estate for the first time, I feel like there's no better city than Dubai.
Absolutely.
Because every real estate company, whether you're small scale or big scale, has a certain vision and a certain confidence and a certain grit that we will build your dream home.
Absolutely.
Whatever your budget is, we will build your dream home and we will make it happen. And I think knowing that you're in a market where that confidence is there, especially for people who don't really know where the first step is,
right.
I feel like, you know, in other countries, you will be duped. There will be a lot of people who scam you.
Yeah.
But I feel like here, of course, to do with the laws and the regulations and everything that the UAE offers, it's such a beautiful place to be in, no?
Absolutely. And I think government has created a very safe place for all of us, for investors. People really cannot do something wrong with your properties. Of course, you as an investor have to be very smart.
For sure.
Calculative, what you're buying and where you're buying. On top of that, with paperwork, authenticity, nobody can do anything. Like, it's very, very transparent. And I'm so glad and blessed to be in this country and on the right time, basically.
Yes.
Now is the right time.
Yeah.
I always tell my husband, I mean, like, good we are in Dubai now. Even if we have come, let's say, 10 years after now, would have not made it. No. Because it would have been very difficult. Dubai will be very difficult after 10 years.
Yeah.
Because now is when it's on the peak, right? We are going up. And अगर आज से 5-10 साल पहले भी आते, 15 साल पहले भी आते, तब भी difficult था. But we are on a right place and a right time.
Yeah.
We are blessed.
For sure,
blessed.
yeah.
So you worked in a same company for 18 years?
Yeah. It's crazy, I know.
It's crazy.
That's not normal.
It's not normal at all. I want to know why, how, like, what do they give you?
Hugs. I think, you know, number one, I love my job. Mm-hmm. I absolutely love what I do with a passion. No one in their right mind wakes up at 3:30 in the morning every day voluntarily if they don't love their job. Wow. You know?
You wake up at 3:30 a.m. every day?
Yes.
To go to work?
Yes.
Guys, you guys complain that I go to office at 7 o'clock and you call me toxic.
At least it's not 3:30. At least it's not 3:30. No, but imagine if you have to do that every day, you have to love what you do.
Of course.
If you hate it, you won't last. Number one. Number two, the people you work with. I've been doing the show now for so long, right? We have such a great chemistry. And in the radio world specifically, it is very rare to find that chemistry. Because generally in radio around the world, the teams, especially if there's more than one person on a show, it switches up constantly. Mm-hmm. You can count the number of shows that have been running for a very long time with the exact same people. You know, it's very, very rare. So we're blessed in that way. So we found the chemistry, we found kind of like the magic sauce that works. So that has really kept me. So to find that magic sauce is very rare. But then on top of that, the company that I've been with, the Arabian Radio Network, it's been like family. You know, I came in when I was 22. Wow. I was a kid. But I feel like I've grown up with them. I'm comfortable with them. Some people would say you should change, like take a risk, change. I took my risk. I gambled. And I landed on something very, very special. And over the years, as I've grown, I've seen Arabian Radio Network grow. I've seen Virgin Radio grow. And now there's this attachment to that. It's very hard to let go.
Oh, absolutely.
This show is, you know, my life. Like, I've done everything with this show. My audience has seen everything with us. Whether, you know, you've just joined or we have listeners who've listened from the beginning.
Wow.
So it's so hard. It's like a part of my life. I've been going through the doors for years now, you know?
Same office?
No, we've switched offices. So we started in Maktoum, near Maktoum Bridge. Then we moved to Studio City and now we're in Media City.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You're very close by.
Yes,
here, right?
very close to here. Yeah. Very close, yeah.
No, it's beautiful. Like your workplace is very important, plays very important role in your life.
And I think more so here. Because most people move here in their adult life. So मतलब जो college के friends हैं, school के friends हैं, वो सब छोड़ छाड़ के आप यहाँ आते हो अकेले. So your work people become your family.
True. And most people here are here alone. No families, no parents. Most people are young, not married, and they're alone here.
Exactly. So your workplace becomes your family.
True,
and if you don't find that there, sometimes people get very lost. Like, where do I make friends? You know,
I have seen a lot of people getting depressed and moving back to India.
Yeah.
So I see that a lot. So Preeti, you moved from New York.
Yes.
Can you tell us one thing which you miss about New York? I know a lot, but one thing which you badly miss about New York.
I mean, family would be number one.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give you something. I miss bagels
Okay.
and pizza.
यहाँ नहीं मिलता?
मिलता है लेकिन यार वो सेम नहीं है ना. वो सेम चीज नहीं है. पानी फर्क है.
पानी फर्क है.
Yeah.
शेफ फर्क है. शेफ का फर्क है.
हाँ. So yeah, my food, like, you know, सबका comfort food होता है that you grew up with. So I definitely miss all that. Most of my family is in the States. My friends that I grew up with, I mean, I'm still super close with my friend from 7th grade. We've been friends since we were 13 years old. We're old now. Like, we have seen life together.
Right.
So all these friends and stuff, they're all back home. I'm the only one who doesn't live
in US.
Yeah. Like, you know, some people have moved to different states and stuff like that, but I'm the only one who doesn't live in the United States. I'm the only one who lives in a different country altogether.
Right.
So
must be difficult.
Yeah, so I definitely miss, you know, I'm blessed that we have technology now. When I first moved here, aise kuch nahi tha. It was just phone cards and emails.
I remember, yeah.
You know, we didn't have internet on our phones. Like, that didn't exist. It wasn't a thing. It was very...
You would buy a card and call.
And it was very expensive.
Yeah.
So we just lived on emails. There was no, like, video calling on the go.
Yeah.
You had to be at home at a certain time in order to do that.
Right.
So it's very, very different. Yeah.
True. Next one is rapid fire round.
Okay, chalo.
Let's do that.
कुछ मिलेगा? क्या जीतूंगी मैं? घर. एक घर.
Oh हाँ. One bedroom apartment.
चलो. Let's go.
सपने में आएगा रात को.
Manifest.
Preeti, what's your favorite cuisine?
It's supposed to be rapid, right?
One, tick tick one, tick tick two.
I think I don't consider desi cuisine because वो घर का खाना है. So that's like everyday खाना. Italian.
Italian.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's your favorite? No. Who's your celebrity crush?
यार बहुत हैं.
एक बता दो.
Obviously, Shah Rukh is everyone's crush, right?
Oh yeah.
So Shah Rukh
We
Khan.
grew up watching.
Yeah,
him, so
like please.
He's here.
He's here. Yeah.
कोई नहीं remove कर सकता.
Yeah.
One person you look up to.
I think my dad and my mom. I think my parents collectively. Yeah, for sure.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
One gossip about your industry.
A gossip about my industry. Ooh, I've never been asked that question before. I think it's a lot harder than people think. I'll give you a reality. It's a lot harder than people think. A lot of people come up to you and say, "Oh, I talk. I can do what you do," but there is an art. It may seem like we're just बैठे हुए हैं, ये फलाना वो फलाना मजा आ रहा है.
As a normal person, we think like that.
But there's an art to it. Yeah, I would say.
It's not easy to talk. Trust
for
me.
4 hours every day.
You talk for 4 hours?
Our show is 4 hours. Yeah.
You continue talk.
We talk, we play music, but there is an art to what we do. Even though it seems like it's messy and all over the place, there is an art.
Right.
Yeah.
And Preeti, you have to really love what you do.
Yes. Otherwise, it won't work.
4 hours.
Yeah. It won't work. It just won't work. You won't last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you love to be on a reality show?
The host.
The host?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be amazing host.
Thank you.
You talk so well.
Yeah. Thank you.
So we will launch a reality show.
I'm ready to host.
You will be the host.
I'm ready.
Perfect. Next one is a game.
Okay.
Tongue twister.
Oh no.
Punjabi tongue twister.
This is gonna be a failure. पहले से मैं बोल रही हूँ fail, but फिर भी I'll try.
Let's try.
हाँ,
Let's
चलो.
try. नप दे किल्ली.
नप दे किल्ली.
भूल गया. Okay, wait.
दो घर.
ਚੱਕ ਦੇ ਫੱਟੇ ਨੱਪ ਦੇ ਕਿੱਲੀ ਸਵੇਰ ਨੂੰ ਜਲੰਧਰ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਨੂੰ ਦਿੱਲੀ.
I've heard this before.
हाँ दलजीत दोसांझ नवजोत सिद्धू बोलते हैं.
हाँ. Okay.
ਚੱਕ ਦੇ ਫੱਟੇ ਨੱਪ ਦੇ ਕਿੱਲੀ.
ये धीरे बोलना. ਚੱਕ ਦੇ ਫੱਟੇ
ਨੱਪ ਦੇ ਕਿੱਲੀ.
ਨੱਪ ਦੇ ਕਿੱਲੀ.
हाँ ਸਵੇਰ ਨੂੰ
ਚੱਕ ਦੇ ਫੱਟੇ ਨੱਪ ਦੇ ਕਿੱਲੀ ਸਵੇਰ ਨੂੰ ਜਲੰਧਰ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਨੂੰ ਦਿੱਲੀ.
हो
गया ना? 3 घर.
पूरी बिल्डिंग आपके नाम लगवा देते. पूरा एस्टैब्लिशमेंट नाम लगा देते. बाय द वे ओके अगला पंजाबी हिंदी तो यू गुड विद हिंदी राइट?
चंदू की चाचा ने चंदू की चाची को चांदनी रात में चांदनी चौक
ये लिख के दिया था, हाँ, फेल हो जाता
चटनी चटाई।
हाँ,
ओ सॉरी, चम्मच से चटनी चटाई।
वो 4 घंटे बात करते हैं शो पे। हम आपको कंपटीशन नहीं दे सकते, चैलेंज नहीं कर सकते। आई वॉन्ट यू टू गिव वन मैसेज टू ऑल द यंग गर्ल्स वॉचिंग यू।
I think the one message I would say to all the young women is that dream big, even if it seems impossible. Just dream. Dream करने में क्या जाता है, right?
Absolutely.
सोच में कुछ नहीं जाता है.
Exactly.
And then once you dream that, and if you really want it, you must work hard. In this day and age, a lot of people, I feel the attitude has shifted. जो हमारे टाइम पे होता था और जब अभी है, I see it in young kids.
Right.
That work ethic is not always there. Nothing in life is free. Just because you have a great following does not mean everything is going to come to you.
True.
The people who have made that great following have worked hard to make that great following.
Absolutely.
So please don't forget to work hard. Don't forget to dream. Nothing is impossible. Just keep going. I think that's what I would say, because that's what I would say to myself when I was younger. That to dream big, you know?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Priti. Thank you for taking our time today. It was lovely
I love
talking.
this. I love this. I feel like I can speak to you forever.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching our show today. And if you want part 2 with Priti Malik, the Punjabi girl, then comment below. The Punjabi girl, comment below.